All right, guys, we are doing a roof cleaning today. Pretty dirty tile roof right here behind us that we're going to take care of. I'm going to use a lot of SH clearing this guy up. So Jesse and I, my man on the ground, are going to get this taken care of. So when we set up the proportioner here, we're probably going to have to go full bore. So we got a 50-50 mix of chemical alongside of the water there. And we'll take some before and after video photos for you guys so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, this will be a fun one to get to tackle today here. So as mentioned, we're hitting this roof with a 50-50 mix of water and SH. So it breaks down to being about a 6.25% SH with obviously some surfactant added in as well to make sure that it sticks nicely to the roof. This roof is very, very dirty, so we need to take a lot of time just making sure that we're hitting all the crevices. One of the things when you're dealing with tiled roofs is they clean up very, very nicely, but you typically are going to have to use a lot more chemical just to make sure that you're getting everything off there. And you're going to have to hit it from multiple angles as well, because it can get into all those little creases a little bit more. So you want to make sure that you're making it really, really nice and clean, because if you have spots that you don't hit very well, it's going to stand out and the customer is going to notice. So with this roof, we went through it and then we went back through it a second time, especially on this north side here that we're hitting right now in the video, because the north side is typically going to be the side that's going to have the most amount of Gliocaps magma algae buildup. So you want to make sure that we're really clearing that off nicely. Also making sure that we're hitting any of the top portions of the tiles as well, any of those barrels at the top, cleaning those off really, really nicely. The nice thing about these flatter tile roofs is you can really get them from those different angles. When they're the Spanish barrel roofs, you really have to move around a lot more. One important thing to note is just making sure that you're careful as you're stepping on these roofs as well, because we never ever want to make sure that we're never cracking any of those tiles that we're stepping on. So the key to that is making sure that you're stepping on the bottom portion of the tile. So if you notice my feet, they're towards the bottom. They're not up towards where the tiles are meeting. Most people assume that you want to step where they meet. That's actually where it's most susceptible. So you want to actually step towards the bottom. You're going to walk with your feet sideways on those tiles whenever possible as well, so that way you're dispersing your weight and making sure that you're not causing any additional damage to the roof. We also make sure that we're documenting any damage that we do see in advance, taking pictures of that so the customer knows that, number one, we didn't do that, but also that that's something that may require their attention as well. Fortunately, this roof did not have really much at all. I mean, a few little chips here and there, but otherwise was very well maintained, and really was just making sure that we're cleaning it all off. And you can see all that black is coming off really, really nicely here as we're spraying it down. We also had a black racer friend that decided to join the party today as well. As we were spraying down one area, he decided to sneak his way into the Lanai. We do a complimentary window cleaning with all of our roof and exterior cleaning services that we do. So as we had that screen door open, he snuck on in there, and luckily Jesse did a good job of helping him get to freedom. Okay, so you can check out the final product here. Used about 35 gallons of SH on this roof to really get it clean. Had to hit a few spots twice, particularly the north side, which is always the dirtiest, but you can see just the transformation here from removing all of that Gliocaps magma black algae. This side was the dirtiest right here. She cleaned up real nice. So looking real good. Job well done.